A major legal setback for Donald Trump, a landmark decision by the US Supreme Court, and at the center of it all, an Indian origin lawmaker. In a significant ruling with major economics and political implications, the US Supreme Court has struck down Donald Trump's sweeping global tariffs, ruling that President Donald Trump exceeded his authority by imposing the measures without proper approval by the Congress. Well, the decision makes one of the biggest legal defeats for Trump's trade agenda, as well as being seen as an important judgment on off the limits of President Donald Trump's power in the United States. At the center of this case is Indian origin attorney Neal Katyal, who represented a group of small businessmen challenging the legality of the tariffs. Now, Katyal successfully argued before the nation's highest court at the executive branch and not unilaterally imposing such both trade measures under emergency powers. The Supreme Court ruled 6-3 in favor of the challenges, stating that the law used to justify the tariffs that did not President's limited authority to impose the sweeping import duties. The court emphasized the changing power and ultimately belonged to the Congress. Now, Neal Katyal is no stranger to the high-profile constitutional batters. Born in Chicago to Indian immigrant parents, he served as an acting solicitor general in the United States during Obama administration and has argued dozens of major important cases in Supreme Court. Following the ruling, Katyal described the verdict as a reflection of the strength of American democracy. He said that the case was never about an individual leader, but about protecting the constitutional principles and maintaining the checks with the balance of the government. Now, the ruling is expected to have a far-reaching consequence. Trump's tariffs affected trade relationships with the multiple countries and then became a part of an economic strategy. Legal experts say that the judgment could now shape how the future presidents use emergency powers in matters involving trade and economic policy. The decision also raises a new question about billions of dollars collected through the tariffs and, most importantly, whether the businessmen could receive the refunds in the future. Well, for many Americans, this case has drawn an attention because Neal Katyal's prominent role in one of the most closely watched legal battles in the country. And far beyond politics, the ruling serves as a major reminder that in constitutional democracy, even the most powerful office in the country can now face limits when challenged before the law. What is your thought on this? Make sure to comment down below.